Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Factory. I'm Brim, he's Grum, and this is episode 4. Now, we ended the last episode on a bit of a downer in that our grass didn't seem to be actually spawning any passive mobs, but guess what? There are passive mobs out here now. Yay! Now, I don't have an explanation for it. I went over... I think at the end of the episode, I had the darkroom spawner actually shut down, and I decided that that was going to be a complete loss out there, so I came back over here, and I knocked out the torches. And oh, something killed a spider in there. I knocked out the torches and turned and looked, and there was nothing there. And I started back towards the main platform here, and I saw a flash in the corner of my eye. And I looked up, and the minimap had updated, and there were lots of passive mobs over there. Now, it was primarily sheep and what else was it? Sheep and chicken, I think, the first time around. Excuse me. Were primarily sheep and chicken out there. I went out and I culled them, and I think there was one fluid cow. I culled them out and came back over to the island, and sure enough, almost immediately some more cows popped, along with a couple of sheep, and I came out and culled the sheep, and here's what we currently have out here. I think this is chocolate milk, destabilized redstone, which will be nice. This one is molten invar. That's very nice. That'll get us to our next tier. As soon as we get some automation, get into some electronics, that will... some power and that sort of stuff, the invar will help dramatically. This is shiny, which is platinum. Vishroom soup. Vishroom is Thaumcraft. I'm about 90% sure, 95% sure maybe. Primal mana. I don't know what primal mana is from. And then what's the last one? Liquefied emeralds. Liquefied emeralds. Now what we would like to do, we could be a little... I won't say cheaty. What we could do is we could capture one of these guys in a... I started to say Pokeball, Safari. We could capture one of these guys in a Safari net, and then build ourselves a auto spawner, and tell it not to make exact copies, and it would just spew out dozens of fluid cows, and they would all be different types, and we could collect all the different fluid types. Or we can just come out here and collect these guys every once in a while, kill off the ones we don't want, and leave them. We will probably do the second one of those for now. At some point, we'll almost certainly do the first one, because I would like to collect all of the fluid cows. I don't know... I need to build a rancher at some point. And see if we can actually collect the fluids with a rancher. I think in earlier versions of Sky Factory you could not. I don't know about the current version. That would be problematic. There are other ways to do it with autonomous activators and buckets and sorting pipes and all that good sort of stuff where we're moving them through on conveyor belts and then clicking on them with buckets, and it's a pain in the patootie, and we don't really want to go that way. But if we have to, that's what we have to do. There are a couple things I want to accomplish today. We talked about getting the first of the Tinker's Construct stuff set up, our actual Smeltry, and we're going to go ridiculously small, and I do mean ridiculously small. Before we do that, though, I have something here on our crafting grid. You will see that this creates something called blank patterns, and that we can then use the blank patterns to create the workshop table, which I've actually already done. Workshop table. And it's just a matter of some planks, one of those blank upgrades, and some cobblestone to get us the workshop table. Now, the workshop table is interesting. It's a nice step between where we are now and when we get our ME system. You open this up and go, well, it's blank, it doesn't do anything. And I would have to say you're correct. At this point, it does not do anything. But what we can do, I thought I had there's some crafting tables. Put a couple of those in there and grab one of these. Sure, he'll work. This thing can be configured. If we go down here to upgrades, we can put crafting tables in, let's say here, here, and here, and stick where did the furnace go over here, and when we come back to main, we'll now see that we've got 3 crafting grids and a place to smelt stuff. To burn stuff, I think we can just stick, will that take that? Yes, it is building power. However, it comes with a whole series of upgrades you'll see up here. We can make it run with lava, we can put auto crafting in it, I think we can do storage. There are lots of upgrades that we can give to this thing, and we can actually make this run off of lava and smelt, and it smelts fairly quickly. We could use a speed. Isn't there a speed upgrade? Where's the speed? It's been a while since I have played with this. I don't think there's the speed upgrade. What is it? Let's go ahead and build one. We need 2 redstone, 2 and 4 iron. 2 redstone, 2 lapis, 2 redstone, 2 lapis, and 4 iron. I did get most of what we had melted down. I don't think there's a significant quantity. Haven't done. I need to do some more tin. I just ran some. What is the iron doing in here? Let's see. We need 4 iron, which we now have significantly more than, and we should just be able to. Which one was it? Speed upgrade. Shift click that in, and come over here and put it on. Okay, so we can see that that's about that speed. We'll go ahead and drop this upgrade in there. And when you hover over an upgrade, it'll show you see that these turn to blue, so it tells you it goes in individual. There are some that go in here, like the lava upgrade that goes in here because it affects the entire machine. We'll drop that in there and go back to the main, and we should see that it is significantly faster. So, that is a nice little step up. We could actually switch out these 3 at any time to put in more furnaces. We could get all of these furnaces basically into 2 of these, which would be very nice. So, all right, guys, I'm going to queue up some other stuff here real quick, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, we are back now. I've actually changed this up a little bit. That was one of the things I wanted to show off, is that it can be reconfigured as you need. So we originally had 2 crafting grids and no storage. Or 3 crafting grids with no storage and a furnace. I've actually upgraded here. I switched out one of the crafting tables for another furnace, added a speed upgrade to it, and I added storage upgrades to the 2 crafting benches, because what I would like to be able to do with this one, let's see, how much cobble do I have? If I remember correctly, do this and this, and it will hold the recipe that's in there as long as the materials exist. So I'd like to set this up to do I don't have enough. Here, do this. Get you out of there, bring you down here, stick you back in my inventory. And that way, when I need hammers and wands to do continue doing this manually for a while, all I have to do is run over here and grab them. They're kind of sitting, waiting to be pulled out of there. And then I've got 2 of these, which are actually speed upgraded a bit to do. I don't guess I've got any cobble left in all these finished, which is nice. So I can just toss those in there and go ahead and get my stone out. Now, the 2 things we want to accomplish today, I wanted to show you guys that because this makes life easier. It really is a nice step between here and the ME system. And these can be chained together. There's an upgrade for auto transfer, so that you can connect pipes to and push stuff in and out of them. Actually, I think you can, with the transfer upgrade in, yeah, you can actually push this straight out and into other things. So you could set another one right beside it. It's been a while since I've used this, but as I recall, you could set another one right beside it, and if they got auto transfer, you can push straight out of this one and into the other one. So you could do a set of auto crafting in here. There's an auto craft. Yeah, right here. There's an auto craft. You could auto craft in one, push it into the next one, and do another auto craft over here. So you could chain these together and actually do quite a bit. Now, I believe Steve's Factory Manager is also in, which is one of my favorite mods. Yeah, it is. This mod, I think you could probably run the entire world off of Steve's Factory Manager. If you've got the time and patience to work through it, it is an amazing, amazing mod. Now, the 2 things we absolutely want to get done today. We want to get our smeltery set up, and we want to get our, now that we've got enough iron to be able to build the fans, we want to reconfigure our mob grinder. So let's get started on that. What I queued up over here is a relatively small amount of grout. And most people would look at that amount of grout and go, that's not nearly enough grout. I would agree. This is not enough grout to really accomplish a lot. What we're going to do with it, though, is get it started cooking in here. Actually, we're going to pull, yeah, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go, hurry, go. Why did that go there instead of stacking with the others? That's strange. Then we'll have this and put it over there. All right, top these down here for now. Now, there's a reason I've got a bunch of stone. Let's go ahead and make our chisel. We need, oh, I've already got iron in my inventory. I believe the chisel is, did I not make a speed upgrade and put in there? I did. I guess I had the materials to queue up more than one. We don't want to do that. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Let's see. Chisel is 1, 2, yeah, chisel. So, one of my new favorite brick colors, building option choices, I suppose, is this brick right here. Bang. I really like this really light colored white brick. It's very nice looking, in my opinion. So, I wanted to get a bunch of stone queued up so that we could chisel a bunch of this and then have it to begin building. I want to get rid of this wood as quickly as possible, or at least switch over as we build out. Looks like we've gotten another group of fluid cows to spawn out there as well. Let's go take a look at them real quick. While that, so that needs to go in there, and this needs to go down here and down here. Yes, I think that's clean. While this is continuing to finish cooking our grout, which it should be about done, it is done. Let's run out and take a look at the fluid cows, and then we'll come back and get our smeltery set up. I think I see more cow heads out here than I did before. No, that looks like the same. Alright, so we are actually going to set up the smallest possible smeltery. Yes, the absolute smallest possible. Now, I should have some glass here somewhere. Yeah. So, a minimum smeltery is a controller. Oh, I hope this is enough. 2 bricks. A drain, which I think is just on the sides, right? And what am I missing? The seared tank. I don't remember. Is the seared tank just in the middle and surrounded? This, believe it or not, will actually make a fully functional, though absolutely ridiculously small. Where do we want to put this thing for now? I guess we can put it 1, 2, 3. I guess we can put it right here for now. It will be absolutely ridiculously small. And you may be going, why in the world would you ever bother to do that? It is too small to be of any use whatsoever. And I would ordinarily say you are absolutely right. Is this the... That's the drain. I know I really need the drain on this side. Sorry, gotta go. So we'll put the drain on this side. And we need our controller. That's the additional seared brick. Our controller needs to be on this side, which just leaves the seared tank, which goes on the back. And believe it or not, that is fully functional. 2 bricks, a tank, a drain, and a controller. Now, why would I ever do that? Because it really is ridiculously small. Well, for starters, it allows us to get started. And we will not be starting with our metals. We will not be starting with any of that other stuff. What we'll be starting with is cobblestone. We can actually stick cobblestone in here. And obviously we can only stick 1 cobblestone in there. But what we will get out is seared brick. This will allow us to not have to go through the laborious process of making tons and tons and tons of grout in order to make additional seared brick. This will create seared brick that we can then put right straight into a... I guess we do have to at least make the casting basin. And we do not have enough seared brick for that because we have to be able to get it out. I miscalculated. Me miscalculate? Never! So what does it take? It takes... Because that's the same as pants. 1, 2, 3, it takes 7, and we've got 2. So we need to make up just a little more grout. So I will get that done. And we have to have a drain. So there's 3 more. So we actually have to have 10, right? Yep, 1, 2. We could do other options instead of the drain, but we'll use a drain. Now, since we have to do that and it's going to take a minute, let's put that back in there because I sure do not want to fall through there. All right, so let me make a cut. Let me get some more grout made. I'm also going to go ahead. We'll go out here and shut this down. Pray there are no creepers in here that can get us. Come on, no creepers. No creepers. There was a creeper, but we got out here a chicken. What's that? Oh, witch. She doesn't make any sound when you hit her. Alright, so this is clear, and we will light this up. Where's the F7 key? Light this up so that we can make sure nothing is in there. And we'll need to build a few things. I will get those things queued up while I'm working on the grout. And then we will come back. We're probably going to open some of these bags. Is that the... There's another bag. I'll get my inventory cleaned up. I'll get some things queued up, and we'll be back in just a second. Guys, we are back. Now, I have built another workshop table, and I've set this one up with all crafting tables. Here is our casting table and our seared faucet, so let's go ahead and get those put on over here. And we'll knock this out. And place it right there. Now, did I actually put... We're going to stick a gold ingot in there. We're going to make an ingot cast. Gold is obviously not the most efficient way to do that. I don't know if this one consumes the item. Where's aluminum? There we go. I don't know if it consumes the item when it actually pours out, whether or not it'll consume that ingot. So I want to use aluminum, something cheap, just in case it does. So we'll do that. It looks like it's not going to make a cast. Can we not use gold? That's going to be problematic. That will mean I have to make some aluminum brass. Okay, let me break this. We'll put it back. We'll go ahead and get some aluminum brass made. But the long and short, what we're going to do here is we're going to cast out the cobblestone into seared bricks and then use the bricks to build our smeltery up. It'll happen very, very quickly. All right, so this is moving forward. You can see what the plan is there. We're going to go ahead and move forward with the other thing we want to get done today. We need to build some spikes, wooden spikes. We need to build wooden spikes. Now, why do we want wooden spikes? Well, wooden spikes will not actually kill the enemy. They'll only bring them down to half a heart of damage. So we need, this does 4, and we're going to need 9, so we actually need 3 recipes, and it's all wood and planks. So, grab this. Sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's enough. And we need, how many swords? 1, 2, 3, we need 9 swords. I think we need 9 swords. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be enough for that. And then can we get lucky enough that we can shift click in? We can, but we can only do it one at a time, and that's okay. What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, we don't have enough planks. Excellent, that gives us enough of these. Now we've already got this bad boy shut down out here, so we'll go out here and tear him apart. Now what we want to do, let's see, I really don't want this skirt around here. I want to be able to do this at my level. Let's see where the center is, because this is the part we're going to leave. Hey, looky there, another haste. That's not bad. I tell you what, this is probably the item that has leveled up the fastest because I've used it to chop so many trees. I bet he's higher level than all of our other tools, probably all of our other tools combined. You know what? We can vein mine that, and vein mine that, and vein mine that, and make that go away, and that will help a lot. I'm hesitant. I don't remember whether we used full blocks here or slabs, so I'm hesitant to vein mine any of this because I don't remember which is which, and doing the wrong one would be disastrous. So well, we could retrieve our stuff. Most likely we could retrieve our stuff, but it would still be, it would be a bad day. Alright, so what we need is we now need, oh, these are half slabs that we're standing on. So we are actually going to have to bring this back up. You know what, we could, I'm thinking here, we could go ahead and replace these half slabs that we're standing on with our new stone brick, our new white stone brick. For now, to get us moving forward again, we're going to drop some torches down up here just to keep spookies from spawning. We'll go ahead and grab our slabs and just build this all up where it's the right height. There. Now we can see we're at eye level. Spikes are going to be there. This is a block and a half. Why is this a block and a half? Oh, this is not half slab. What am I saying? This is full slab. It has to be full slab or else we wouldn't have torches down because we wouldn't have spawnable area. Oh, derby. Let's pull these back out. Again, hesitant to vein mine because I'm not sure what's going on there, which means we should be able to take off this top right here. Like that. Now we can put down our wooden spikes on here is what we'll eventually have. And this will be where the mobs fall. Do I need to be above? I think I need to be above the spikes. I think we've got to take this down one more level. I actually think the... do we have yellow out here anywhere already? No, we don't anymore. Okay. So the game plan is falling apart, but that's not unusual either, right? Say you still love me. Say you still love me. Put this back on here, and here, and here. It has now got high enough durability that it takes several flint to make it all the way full durability again. So not a bad thing, not a bad thing. Alright, pull these down. I think we want these at floor level. So we'll put our spikes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the mobs will be standing there. And you know what? I absolutely want to use the new brick, so let me go grab it. It'll be our first structure built out of the new brick. Although we only did one stack of it, and that's certainly not going to be enough. Grab our chisel back down from there. And get some more of this chiseled up. Just like that. That should be enough to at least get us started. Now what we want to do, oh, you know what, while we're over here, we need to go ahead and build our fans. I think we're going to need, I think we need 12, to just be honest. We could probably get away with fewer fans than that. We could probably get away with just 4 fans, but I don't want to have to crawl back up there. Once I've got this thing built, I don't want to have to crawl back up there and try to modify it. That would be unpleasant, to say the least. So we're going to try to get it right the first time. So there's 6, there's 12. We need, what's that? It's going to be 16, so that's more than enough of those. And it's like this, I believe. And then where did those go? 12. 12. There we go. Now we can put these back away. Whoa. Little lag there for a second. Alright, get these set back up. We'll need our fans later. So let's get on out here and see what we can do. We will need a half slab on top of these. So it'll be like this. So essentially what we're building is a drop trap, except we're not going to build it up particularly high. All we want is the dark rooms up high enough that the fans that are in those rooms do not affect me. So we'll go up the top of this, and we'll use this as the center and build 4 branches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there will be fans at the end of those which blow the mobs towards the middle where they'll fall down the spikes. They'll be standing here waiting on me to come by and go whack, 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 whack. We'll put half slabs on top of this. So I am probably... Should I cut here? I probably should, because I need to figure out exactly how high this needs to be for the fans to not affect me while I'm standing on the ground. So now let's just get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think, if we do 10, I think fans only have a range of 7. Do we need to go one more? So that'll be 3, 4, 5, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more in here. 5. Now the bad news about doing it up this high, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that I'm going to have to injure myself jumping up and down to get in and out of this workspace up here. So this will be up like that. It needs to go at least 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. And then it needs a roof on it. And we want to do slabs. So we're absolutely going to have to go down and get slabs. Let's see. Let's stick something in here that I can vein mine later. And obviously we need to torch this up right now so that so that we don't have to worry about that particular issue. All right, so, man, I wonder how much damage we're going to take. Not enough to really worry about it, I don't think. And we'll go ahead and build some ladders for now, just to ease the getting up and down in here for a bit. So we need half slabs, and we're going to need more slabs, or we're going to need more, well, let's do this. So if we go out, the fans are 7 range, I'm 90% certain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 block for the fan itself to sit on. And then 1 block for the outside wall. Like that. So that's 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I count right? 1, 2. It's got to be. All right, and then this has to be 3 tall and a slab on top. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So these are 9 long. Oh, mercy. You know what we forgot? We forgot the. We forgot to get the. They have to have levers to turn them on, and I did not bring levers. So let's go ahead and get this first one kind of set up. This needs to come out from here as well. We could save ourselves a little bit of stone and go up to the next block. Obviously, this is this block is non-functional. All it's doing is going to be hidden under the wall. Let's see. There's 2 and 3, and then half slab on top of that. Oh, I can't reach that because, you know, reasons. Okay, and then 1 all the way around with this. Except that I didn't already do the other side with the double step, so let's go ahead and throw, because we know we're going to get down at least once more. Take this bad boy out. Now what we'll have is we'll have alright, so we will have our fans sitting right here. Where are the fans? Right there. You're in the wrong place. 2, 3. No, we don't want you. The fans will position themselves directly facing you. So if you're sitting at an angle, they will be sitting at an angle as well. So you really want to make sure that you're pretty dead on facing directly at them if you want them to blow straight at you. So 1, 2, 3. And actually, I suppose it wouldn't hurt my feelings if these were just a little bit in, like say that, so that they're blowing towards the middle. Just a touch. Not much. Just a little. And I didn't move them back far. I didn't put them in the back. Oh, brim. And now what we'll do is we'll put the levers on the wall right here behind them. We'll turn those levers on. Nothing can spawn on the fans themselves. The levers are up high. We should be good to go. Now we have to jump off of here and go get a bunch of slabs. I think we're going to use... I think the stone slab will look fine with this. Obviously we need to bring ladders. We'll have to... Yeah. Oh, here we go. 3.5 hearts, not bad. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. I could have remembered everything I needed the first time. What did I do with that stone? Right there. So that's plenty of slabs. Should be plenty of slabs. And then, you know what? We'll just use wood to get back up there. I'm not really worried about it. What else did we need? We need levers. We probably had the stuff in the inventory to make levers. Yeah, we did. There's 7. 11, and of course, just right to be wrong. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 levers. Alright, cool. And then let's go ahead and get our half slabs down here. And we'll go ahead and slab the bottom one and make sure that I haven't done something totally goofy and this isn't going to work. Because we should be able to half slab right around here. And the mob should be standing right down there. And I should be able to hit them right over the top. Yep, that should work. Unless I'm completely delusional, that should work. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that I'm not completely delusional. I simply won't say that, but I don't think I'm completely delusional, so... Alright, put that in there for now, and we'll take that one back out. And we're going to have to jump our way back up one more time. But I want to turn these on, and just make sure that they... Oh, they're doing a really good job of pushing me. They should push me right to... Yep, they push me over the top of this block. Now, one of them is pushing... I want to get right in the center and see if it actually pushes me towards this wall. It is pushing me towards this wall. I think that'll be okay, because obviously there'll be fans down here. It actually pushes me to the center. Looks like we could have backed that up one more. I'm going to go down here and try to turn these fans off. Yep, they're off now. So I'm just going to repeat this 3 more times. Go ahead and get the roof on. Well, for the roof, we'll just be doing slabs, or half slabs rather. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we are at 3. So Enderman will spawn. Enderman will fall. Enderman will die. We will have plenty of ender pearls. So I'm going to half slab the top just like this, just like we had done on the bottom, so that we can't get anything flying up here. We don't have to worry about light. Although having light up here wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Probably help it make it look a little better. But I'm going to repeat the process on the other 3 sides. I'm going to try to get down from here without dying. Try. I did say try. And then I'll meet you guys right back here. Okay, guys, we are back. The drop tube is assembled. The spikes are in. I'm actually going to take out 1 set of spikes real quick. Let's just do those. Now we need to go up and take out the torches, make sure all of the fans are on. I believe they are. They were kind of pushing me around. Yeah, they were kind of pushing me around. I'm going to say they're on. We need to get in there and quit pushing me around. Can I think if I hold, no, even with the shift on, maybe I should have waited to turn the fans on. If I do that, and then I do that, it should only be able to push me towards the center, and the center is where I want to be anyway. So I'm going to have a bit of a mess to tear down when I get up here, though. So what we need to do is, I guess we can go back down there. Okay, so those fans are on, and that light's off. Those fans are all on, and that light is now off. These are all on, and that light is off. Why do I have a whole bunch of light in here, though? It feels like there's a lot of light on this end down here. See, those are all kind of dark in the corners, and this one's not. Maybe it's a lighting update issue. We'll have to watch. Wait, let's see. This is the far east end. This is kind of where I died earlier, so we'll need to watch and make sure that mobs are actually spawning down here. Although, as soon as... Do we have F7 on? As soon as... Does it show that it shows that it's spawnable. Okay. So that's it for lights. There's no lights left in here except for this one. It is now completely dark in here, although it doesn't look particularly dark. Actually, it is not. Why don't I have red X's? Is this a half slab issue? Oh, tell me my ceilings aren't going to work. Are the half slabs letting light in? Okay, so we may have to punt here for a second. What I may have to do is go up and tear off the half slabs and put on full slabs. Yeah, I can vein mine the top off. If we're going to do this, though, let's turn off the fans. I don't want to get blown off. I did die. I had a little vein mining incident. I was hanging out over the edge. I had built one of these too wide. And I went to fix it, and I chopped it away, thinking I had separated it from the entire structure, and tried to vein mine it, and I was wrong. It was still connected, so it tore down about half of the mob spawner and dropped me into the void. Now, what's really bad is it was out over this end. You can see it was kind of right about here. So it dropped me way off the platform. So what I ended up having to do is go back to the original death, which was kind of over in this location and down beneath us, and drop water down to it, and then climb down the waterfall and go over and kind of build a structure out of wood over to it, so that I can then get to my body and my belongings and, you know, blah, 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 blah. All right, now, the only half slabs up here are the half slabs on the roof. That's it. Those are the only half slabs. So we should... Oh, God. I've gotten to where vein mining just makes me ridiculously nervous. Let's take out this one so that I'm standing on solid ground. And then pray that this doesn't go terribly wrong. Okay, good. This did exactly what we wanted it to do. Now, we need to build up one more. And then we'll have to actually torch it, so that we don't get stuff spawning up here on top, because we do not want stuff spawning up here on top. Or the other... Oh, why am I getting pushed around? The fans are all off, right? Those fans are off. I don't know why I'm getting pushed around. Alright, guys, I'm going to build a new roof on this, and then we'll come back and be ready for testing. How's that? Back in just a second. Okay, guys, we are back, and I can see... what is... Oh, that's where I came up. We actually are out of material. I ran out of stone up here. I actually had to recombine a bunch of my slabs into stone and use the chisel to chisel them into the correct pattern, but it is done. We will come back up here at some point. When we have got flight, we'll come back up here at some point and fix this. We're going to have to leave that in place for a while, which I really don't like. Do I have anything to stick in there other than that? Not really. So what we're going to have to do now is take these out, and it's going to get very dark in here very quickly, and I apologize. Wait, the fans aren't on? Fans are not on. I know, because I'm not getting pushed around. So we need to turn on our fans. Let's get this lit back up so we can see. Fan, 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 fan. The fans are very effective. At least they're doing an excellent job of pushing me around. Fan, fan, fan. Just yet another way Minecraft pushes me around. Fan, fan, fan. Okay, so let's see. I can chop this out so that I can stand here. It's going to blow me off anyway, isn't it? And then I should be able to vein mine that. I'm not going to. And then I should be able to, and it's still going to push me around a bunch. I'm fairly certain that that is my way down. Yeah, I do need to put a block back in above my head. Right. Whoa! Oh! Silly glitchy game. I'm having an issue where my movement is a bit non-responsive. I've already restarted my client a couple of times, but I will start moving in a direction and I don't move, and then like right now I'm not touching anything and we're sliding to the left. And matter of fact, when I hit the buttons, we don't go anywhere. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that. I may have to restart my computer, but obviously it's making this little process very difficult. Let's see. I don't want to. I at least want to get myself where if I fall back on the platform, because I almost fell off into space that time, and that would have been bad. Now the problem is I'm getting up high enough where the fans can actually affect me. There we go. That is in place. We will chop our way down. We will not vein mine because this is connected to everything. Let's see. I think I built this so that I could disconnect it and then vein mine it, right? That is no longer connected to anything. Are we certain of that? I am fairly certain. Cross my fingers. Yeah, okay, good. And then we need to take this out. And we need to put our last spike back in. We're going to have to put a... Oh, no, wait, we got one. We got one right there. Bang. And 1/2 slab. How do you like that? You would almost think I planned that. But then again, you look at the rest of the structure and go, there's no way he planned that because he doesn't plan anything. All right, let's see. I already see mobs. I see mobs in the spawner already. It looks like they're fighting the... I can see them getting pushed back and forth. That is a spider. And he should be a one-hit kill. And indeed he is. Let's let it build up a few mobs real quick. Make sure our testing is correct here. That looks like some headcrumb mobs. You can see them taking damage. You can see them jumping up and down over there taking damage. But then they stop. They're no longer taking damage. And the reason is that they should now all be at 1/2 a heart left. And if it's witches, they will start drinking potions. And then they'll start taking damage again. And then they'll start drinking potions and taking damage again. So let's see. Can we actually... Yeah, 1 hit point, 1/2 a heart. So all these things are ready to just be one hit killed. Nice. And this will allow us to level up our weapons and level up our tools fairly quickly. We'll just let it build up a bunch of mobs. We'll come out here and swing at them. I don't know why. I guess it's because of the height that the experience orbs can't get to me. Look like some of the loot didn't get to me too. That may be an issue. We'll eventually, and I guess we can do that pretty quickly. We'll put in a vacuum hopper so that all the loot and XP gets vacuumed up anyway, and we don't have to worry about staying there. Well, guys, we actually made some progress. We got our mob farm is now in much better shape. Yep, there's a bunch of new mobs standing out there now. I'm very pleased with that. That is a big win. We'll go ahead and clear our death marker. Death marker. Oh, how I hate thee. The death marker is cleared, so we're clear on death markers there. Let's see if we spawned any new cows. I was probably too close over here, so we've probably not had an opportunity for anything to spawn out here. I do need to go ahead and build some... You know what? I don't have the ender pearls to build. Oh, there's some new cows out here. That's destabilized redstone. This room. No, I guess we're still at shiny. A regular cow. That's a... I killed all the regular cows, so we did have a spawn, but we got a regular cow out of it. What is this? Primal mana again. Molten shiny. Chocolate milk. The Invar, and the Emerald. So we had one cow spawn, and it was a regular cow. So that does us no good. Anyway, we need to build some golden lassos and get those guys collected so that they're out of the spawn cap. So that they're not out there keeping us from having other cows spawning. And so that we can get some more cows. And then we will eventually build, I have come to the decision, we will absolutely be building a auto spawner at some point and drop one in and spawn cows like crazy. Well, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.